Hi, hello. You're welcome to my channel again today. I'm very happy to bring the part 3 of the topic of forgetting your past. This is a topic that a lot of people have been asking me to speak about, because not only asking me to talk about is because I speak to people and it has always been a battle, So many people tell you they find it difficult to forgive someone that has hurt them, to let go of one hurt or the other, the sins of the past, secrets, and all those things that keep holding people down. They are all weights. And if you have such weight, I pray that after watching the part 1 to 3 of this video, those weights are going to drop off your life. I'm going to talk today, but please, after watching, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, please. The subscribe button is just below, a red button. You press there and a bell will appear. If you can just click on that, whenever I post any new video, you'll get a notification. Thank you. So I'm going to speak today on the effect of not forgetting your past, how it affects your life. So if you know how it affects you, or you might be going through some of those things now, the symptoms, you will know this is why I'm going through this. It might be because of the hurt in your heart. It might be because of unforgiveness. It might be because of you holding on to past successes or glory. It might be because you keep thinking of the things you used to have. I don't know what you used to have. I don't know how influential you used to be. I don't know how successful you used to be, how wealthy you feel you used to be. One thing I know, and I believe the word of God, is that the path of a just man keep getting better and better, brighter and brighter, until the perfect day. You might just be in a trying season now. You might just be in a waiting season. I call it a waiting season. Most times when we go through trials, we think we are going through those trials because we have done something bad, or because someone have done something to us. Most times those are the seasons God wants us to sit down in a place and train ourselves for the next season of our life. Most times we think we are going through that season of maybe abandonment or loneliness and feel, oh, I don't have favor with people again. No. God has everything lined up before him. He has a purpose in our life that he always creates for us to be alone and seek him and seek our purpose in life. So maybe you are in one of those seasons, but don't keep looking back and feeling because you used to have it all. Maybe you used to be very, very influential. Maybe you used to be very wealthy. You don't used to have all those things you used to have. But as long as you are alive and you are in that season, make good use of that season and keep preparing yourself for better days ahead. Keep preparing yourself to be more valuable. Keep preparing yourself to be more influential later and affect life. That's the purpose why God created us. Just like the word of God went to Abraham, he said, I'm going to bless you so you can be a blessing. So we should also always know that even if any trial comes to you, I tell you, God is aware of it. And God is taking you out of it, not in the ways that you want, but in the ways that he knows is better for you. And at the end of the day, it brings the glory back to him. So I'm going to talk how not letting go affects us, so that you will run away from it. If you are the type of person that have been holding on to your past, you will run away and drop it from this day. One of the things that happens to us when we don't let go of our past, it keeps us in a place of bitterness and hurt. It keeps you in a place of bitterness. When you keep holding on to what people have done to you in the past, I tell you, you keep getting bitter. You keep getting hurt. And at the end of the day, you are hurting yourself more than the people you are holding on to. You are holding the thought of what they did to you on. So if you keep holding on to your past and you don't want to let it go, know that you are taking yourself deeper and deeper in a place of hurt. Like I discussed in the previous video, I said one of the ways to let go of your past is for you to let those whatever pain and hurt you have gone through, help you grow. You know, let it, you take the responsibility of growing with the lesson you have learned in it, of growing with the experience you have learned in that situation. But don't let it make you bitter. Instead, convert it to make you a better person. Don't let your hurts, don't let your pain and your experiences leave you bitter. Convert them and make it and use it to better yourself. There is this quote we see all over the place. They said, if they give you lemon, turn it to lemonade. Turn it around for something good. Just like Joseph told his brothers in the Bible, he said, you meant it for evil, but God turned it around for my own good. One, he did it so that he can save all of you for posterity. If they did not sell Joseph and he was taken to Egypt, when the years of famine came, nobody would have saved them. And they wouldn't have been saved for posterity. All of them would have died. And the children of Israel would have all vanished from the surface of the earth. But like Joseph said, he said, God took me ahead of you so that he will save you. So that he will use me to save you for posterity. So that at least our children's children will know their father, their grandfathers, and the covenant of God concerning Isaac, Jacob and Isaac will continue. So God has a purpose for every pain. But Joseph did not. Joseph himself even said it. I said it in my previous video. That Joseph said, God has helped me forget my pains. So God helped him to forget his past. Not that he forgot what his brothers did to him, but he did not dwell on them. He did not allow it to affect his now. He did not allow whatever they did to him to affect where he's going to. So these are the things you should know, that if you keep holding on to your past, it keeps keeping you in a place of bitterness and hurt. And nobody will want that for you. The truth is that if you keep, anyway, I'm still going to that, because people that keep holding on to their past and their hurt, they keep looking old and ugly. Because there's no way you live in bitterness and hurt and depression. It will not affect your general outlook. It will not affect your well-being. It will not affect your health. It's not possible. There are some people you see, they keep looking younger and younger by the day because they don't allow their past to affect them in any way. They don't allow guilt. They don't allow shame to affect them in any way. They throw it off their life and live the free life that God has given them to live. Create pleasure and joy around them. So for you to understand this video better, I would like you to watch Forgetting Your Past and the effect of, how you should forget your past. So I would like you to watch the part 2 of this video. Then the second thing, the effect it has on you when you don't forget your past, it leads to depression. You keep living in a state of depression. There is no way you live negative. You are always negative, always thinking of better yesterday, always thinking of hurts, always thinking of this person did this, that person did this, and you will not be depressed. It's not possible. If you want to run away from depression, stay positive, stay excited. No matter the problem, keep rejoicing, keep giving thanks, practice gratitude. If you practice gratitude, you will even be thanking God for some of the hurts you went through. Today, I am thanking God for some of the people that hurt me because they taught me a lesson. They made me to be stronger. They made me to face where I'm going to. So many people that have hurt me in time past, I never held it and I will never hold it because I can't allow a human being keep me where God doesn't want me to be. Let your past go so that you will come out of depression. Most of the depression we go through is thinking of the past. It used to be this way, it used to be that way. Yes, it used to be. You lost something so that you will not lose everything. You must have lost money. You must have lost your properties. You must have lost whatever, but you have a good health. Or you might be going through health challenges, but you have your house. So there should be something you always look for to give God praise. Practice gratitude every day. Thank God for where you are. Yes, you have lost everything. You don't have money again, but believe that tomorrow will be better. As a matter of God, your best days are still ahead of you. So be excited with the life you have, the gift of life you have. Be excited with it. Then the next point is, for you, the things that, how you get affected if you keep holding on to the past. is when you keep apportioning blame and looking for situations that you opportunities you always have to remember the things of the past, so that you can be looking for sympathy or blaming people for what is happening to you. One of the ways you know someone is growing and is matured is when they learn to take responsibility. Take responsibility for whatever you are going through. Yes, this person did that. This person did whatever. But I take responsibility for not taking the right action then. I take responsibility for allowing them to hurt me. I take responsibility for being a fool then. I take responsibility, but I'm not blaming myself, but I'm growing with the experience. Learn to grow with the experience and not blame yourself and others. When I see people playing the blame game, it's childishness. It's not a sign of growth. It's not a sign of maturity, both spiritually and physically. If you see a man that is always pointing, accusing finger, maybe he lost a lot in his business or some things went through, you said, it's because of the woman I married. How can it be because of the man or the woman you married? How can it be? If I had married this type of a woman, if you had married that type of a woman you're thinking of, the same thing would have happened. If you do not take responsibility to take the right steps. So stop blaming people for whatever has happened to your life. Sit up and take responsibility. Grow with the experience and change it. I'm sitting up with responsibility. I have made my own share of mistakes in life. And I'm still making them. And I'm still growing with them. Even your own children, when they make mistakes, allow them to make the mistakes and let them grow with their mistakes. That is part of life. That is part of learning. As a matter of fact, if there is no failure, there can never be success. Most success stories, they come out of failures. They come out of mistakes. They come out of hurts. Stop apportioning blame. Stop playing the blame game. It's for children. If my wife did not do this, if my husband was here, if this one was there, what about people that doesn't have? What about people like Oprah? Where is the husband that is but she's working strong and going stronger and stronger? It doesn't mean that she's not faced with challenges. But when she's faced with challenges, she looked at those challenges head on, walked through it, and become a better person. Every challenge has come to teach us a lesson. I wish we all will rise up and be embracing our challenges and be better people and affect our destiny. So that is it. Stop apportioning blame and looking for sympathy. Then when you keep holding on to the past, it makes you a critical and a cynical person. And I tell you, people, nobody likes to stay around someone that complains a lot. Nobody likes to stay around someone that criticizes people a lot. Number one, I don't like staying around people that talk about people. I like staying around people that helps me to be better, that discusses ideas of how to go forward, that discusses things that help us, ideas of businesses, things that better human beings. Not people that criticizes, not people that are full of envy and jealousy. When you keep dwelling on the past, you don't forgive people. You just see a root of envy and jealousy start growing in you. You start growing. You start hating people. When you hate, it comes out of the abundance of the thought in your heart. What you do is only to criticize them. I have someone like that some time ago. Anywhere he sits down is to talk about me. When I hear it, I just laugh. Why do I laugh? It's because he's been threatened by my person. He's been threatened by my personality. He's been threatened by the content of what is in me. So the only thing he has to offer to his world is to sit down and discuss someone that is making success. So when people discuss you, I tell you, you just have to rejoice, because you must be doing something that they are not doing and they are envious of. So may you not be that person. When you keep dwelling on the past and hurt and what people do to you, you remain critical and cynical. So those are the things that holding on to the past does to you. And who wants to stay around such a person? Then another point is, if you are always critical and cynical, you lost good friends and good relationships. Holding on to the past make you to lose good relationship. You don't hold on to the right people you should be connected to. Because the truth is that successful people, they don't stay close to critical and people that are cynical. They are full of ideas. They want things that will push them forward. They want to listen to the next business idea. They don't want to listen to the next person, the last person that hurt you. They don't want to listen to the last thing that made your business not work. They want to know the next thing that will make their business flourish. They want to know the next step to take to go forward and affect their destiny, generations. If you see people that are always criticizing people, cynical, they don't keep good friends. People don't come around them. They are toxic people. They are always critical of everything. They are haters, envious. Those are what holding on to the past does. Because a man left you or a woman left you. Is that why your life should end? Is that why you should destroy your whole life? Is that why you should break off every good connection that God is bringing your way? Because someone left you. When they leave you, God is preparing better people for you. God is bringing in better and great relationships to you. So hold on to your now and your future. Effects of holding on to the past. It always leaves you angry. It always leaves you hurting. And it drains you emotionally. When you are always holding on to the past, it drains you emotionally. You hurt the more. And the more you hurt, you keep hurting other people. That's the truth. If you see like a woman that hurts, her children hardly stays around her. She's always like, want to bite everybody. People don't like staying around her. Just go to her shop, you want to buy something. The way she talks to you, you'll know that woman is having a problem from home. When you keep holding on to the past, to past hurts, you keep hurting. You keep always get angry and you keep hurting more people. And when you keep hurting more people, what happens? You lose good relationships. Also, when you keep holding on to the past, it leads to emotional breakdown. It leads to emotional, psychological, and mental breakdown. Because depression leads to oppression. When you get depressed at the time, you get so oppressed. That's why you see some people, they say they are oppressed with evil spirits. And it's true, because it opens door to evil spirits, open door to evil thoughts, even open door to suicidal thoughts. When you keep holding on to the past, when you hear someone committed suicide, look at the history. Know that it's someone that has been dwelling on either past sins, past secret, guilt, and shame. That's why such things should drop off our lives. It leads to serious emotional breakdown. Enjoy your life to the fullest. Please listen. If you have not watched my video on how to forget your past, listen to that, because it will help you to forget whatever. There is no sin, there is nothing you have done that God cannot forget. So you should also forgive yourself. Forgive and forgive people that have hurt you. It leads to emotional breakdown. And also, if you don't forget your past, you devote much of your energy to people that you shouldn't. Much of your energy thinking about people you shouldn't be thinking about. Like I discussed in the former video, I said those people that used to make you to remember your past or your hurt or whatever, run away from such a situation or such people. If you have a relationship that the person keeps hurting you, maybe with his words or his action, what do? You run far away from such a relationship. There are some people that have friends, like girlfriends. Anytime you go around them, you leave them depressed. It's either they are discussing the latest shoe, the latest bag, the latest whatever they bought. And you know you can afford it. Why should you keep going or staying around about people like that flaunt their wealth or what they have? If you want to stay away, from such things. Run away from such a situation or people that keep hurting you or keep reminding you of your past. Some people, they know you used to have it. Now you don't have it again. And whenever you come around there, they say, oh, do you remember when we used to travel to Dubai together? We used to travel there together. We used to buy designers bag. So what? Now you don't have it again. Keep to yourself and build yourself for your next season. You devote much of your energy to people who have wronged you. And you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. If you love yourself, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to keep hitting yourself and staying in an environment where people are torturing you with their thoughts and their actions. You run away from that. That's the effect of holding on to your past. Then finally, the final point for you to stop holding on to your past, avoid that place of pain. Avoid it completely. I'm saying this in particular because of so many women that they've gone through so many abusive relationships. And one of the things, like I said, because I am a resource person when it comes to domestic abuse, I say one of the traits of abusers is that they keep coming back and they keep repeating their actions. And you have to be very wise, be you a man or a woman going through such a thing, that always make you to remember your past hurts and the things you have suffered in the hands of that person. Avoid that place of pain. If you know a relationship is causing you so much pain and almost causing your life that you have serious emotional breakdown, run away from that place of pain. You have a great destiny ahead of you to fulfill. Don't let anybody mess up your destiny. Not let anybody take that God has put in you. You are a great gift to the world, and you have to live out your blessings in this world and make sure you be a blessing to your generation. Run away from that place of that place of pain. That's the only way, because if you keep staying there, it will keep affecting you. Holding on to your past, it keeps affecting you because you keep going back to that place of pain, that place of hurt, and that place you have been abused. Thank you. I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to do some other videos later relating to this topic. And I pray that whatever I have said, you are going to be a blessing to you. And please, after watching, kindly share to people that needs this, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you.